Okay, guys, quick channel update. As you can probably hear, I'm still pretty sick. Had like a terrible cold. I was actually down for a couple days, but I just wanted to do just a quick channel update. I'm not dead. I got a couple things to do yet. I can see everything is pure just chaos because I have not got a chance really to do anything because I was super busy at work, working in the garage, up a camp, and then we were doing a lot of hunting. I did more hunting this year than in a long time. It was a blast. So I do have a video, a lot of video on that scope, like saved in there. I gotta take it out and go through everything. And put. I was gonna do the video last weekend, but it was so. Sorry, I just get distracted. It's pretty freaking dirty. Yeah, I've been. This gun has. I put miles on this thing. But yeah, I was gonna do the video last weekend. I think is when I was sick. Whenever I was so sick, I couldn't even do that. So that's coming out yet. And actually, today I'm gonna try to compare these two Beowulfs. That's the bolt action. That's the semi-auto one. And I'm gonna the same barrel, exact same barrel. We're gonna see if there's any velocity difference, and then I guess that's really about it. Maybe if they group better, I don't know. So that being said, on the Beowulf, I got a bunch of this ammo, the Underwood, this there, because I want it all around. I want to try to keep it consistent, which I kind of regret doing because I noticed after in the bolt action, it was hard to cycle because the bolt on here was gripping the next round pretty tight, and then with that, it wasn't really feeding in that good. I don't know. I don't think I ever shot them out of the semi. The semi works like amazing. This thing ain't bad. You just gotta cut and play with it. It was kind of annoying. Uh, but the DNT scope, amazing for hunting. We had so much fun with it. I'll go in the video. You'll see when the video comes out. We were able like to scan the hillside and see through the thermal if there's any deer, critters. Even when there wasn't any snow, it was super thick in this one spot. I could see a squirrel just sitting right there. It was pretty cool. Uh, I didn't shoot anything. Well, shot a lot of small game with it. We have a lot of porcupines, fox, raccoons, stuff like that, coyotes. We have a lot of that around here. I shot a bunch of stuff. I didn't shoot any deer or bear. I tried to get a bear. I mean, I tried everything, but by myself, it was almost impossible. As far as deer go, I'll only shoot a deer if I'm going to eat the meat. I don't really eat deer meat anymore. So if there's a big buck, maybe we'll try to put a pit. Yeah, I wasn't going to do anything in this video. It'll be in another video. There's a couple guys that got monster bucks around here. Something like that, yeah, I would shoot for sure. We seen one. I found one, a deer, and it was a doe. I was like, oh, my buddy was there. He wanted deer meat. I was like, dude, right there's a deer. And doe. So he pulled up. He shot it. We went up. Big buck. But that was good for him because he had to drag it out for miles. It was funny. And then DNT Optic, they also sent me some quick disconnects, which these are awesome. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. But you could, that way and you tighten these up. Makes it so you can just take the on and off super quick and accurate. They also sent me a riser. These things are awesome because, so like say, yeah, on this one, if you have an LPVO and you want night vision, you can literally leave your LPVO on there and use your zoomies. And then you get their Hydra series and it mounts right up in front of your scope. So then your scope becomes night vision and thermal. So that's pretty cool. I really like, and then you can just take it off and use your regular, optic glass, if you want to. They also sent me a big battery charger and some more batteries. I'll say this, with the batteries in PA here, it actually got really cold. It was around 0. I was like, perfect time to try it out. I'd always keep it on standby unless I'm in the spot. If I'm going through thick stuff, I'd have it on. If I'm just sitting by a tree and I got some time, if a deer comes through, I'd just leave it on standby and turn it on. It'd go through batteries when it's super cold, even on standby. I mean, even my phone, if it gets to 0 and if you don't have it in your pocket or somewhere warm, like your phone will just stop because it gets that cold. Lithium, there's nothing you can do about it. Even if you have a scope with a built-in battery, it's gonna do the same. So what's nice about that, I was able to carry, four batteries are small, and then I just swapped them out throughout the day, and it actually worked out pretty good. You just have to remember to charge your batteries, which a big guy like this is definitely gonna come in handy. So with the batteries, yeah, wasn't that big of a deal. I still like for if you're walking through the woods, still because we had to get walking a lot because nobody was really moving around, so we had to kick the deer. It's kind of hard with a digital scope. With a glass, you can just like it's always on, and you can just pull up a little bit easier. But it was fun, and I gotta get my muzzleloader out here. Yeah, it's over there in the corner, getting cleaned out. So we're gonna go out and do some muzzleloader hunting, I guess. Which, if anybody, black powder, what the hell? I used to buy it for $10 a pound. Went to the store, $80 a pound for black powder. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, no, I'm not paying $80 a pound. My buddy found some for 60. I was like, dude, I can't spend that kind of money for black powder. I was like, what in the hell? So I'm gonna get it sparking good. I'm just gonna use his powder. And I did also finally get a Harbor Freight flashlight. They've been out of stock. I went to this one random one. They had all kinds there. It was like in the city where nobody even buys them. But yeah, super bright. So that's just a quick little channel update. Actually, it's icing rain here right now. So I'm going to try to get some of my stuff cleaned up. It's a mess everywhere. My range is a mess. I'm a mess. I got to get my shit cleaned up. But I just wanted to come on here to tell everybody Merry Christmas. God bless. Enjoy your family. I know when Greg Biffle died, that plane crash the other day, man, that made me, I never met the guy, never knew the guy, but that was just sad, man. I felt bad for him and his family and everything. That's just, oh. So, yeah, love your family. And I'm going to try to get out there and actually get back to shooting because I actually haven't shot a gun. Well, I shot some stuff with this Beowulf, which say I got the mag and stuff. It was a blast carrying this thing. And you know what? I only went on Game Lands, I think, one time. I really wanted a game warden to stop me and ask me about it, like if it's legal. And I was out there, and a game warden came up behind me. I was like, dude, he's definitely stopped. I'm the only guy out here bear hunting. He just kept going. I was like, really? I usually just hunt in private land, and yeah. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.